What's going on, everybody? This is Troy, aka the Southern Trash Panda. Welcome back to our survival series on Space Engineers. This is episode 12. In episode 11, we put some ion thrusters on our rover and we finally went to space. And the main reason that we traveled upward towards the stars was that so I could actually traverse the moon a little more efficiently and find some ice, so that way we can start producing some hydrogen and oxygen for our base, and so we can start building up some stuff so we can actually go up into space, because our biggest thing is trying to find uranium, because once we found uranium, we've got a really strong power supply in reactors. While I was off camera, I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of camera footage of me trying to find uranium or the ice on the moon. And so I did find the ice. So if you look way over yonder, you can see there's some discoloration. That is all ice, and that is the northern part of the moon. Now if I turn this tab on here, I'm going to click on these tabs here. So where it says that 2 ohm signals, ice mag deposit, so that's 17.85 kilometers away. So the antenna I've got set up is not strong enough. So I think I have to put either something in space that will transmit that information, or a beacon. I'm not sure. But our base is on the far side of the horizon there. Now, what I also did is I traveled outwards, and you can see that there is a signal, 2 ohm signals over there. One says ice, one says gold. Well, that's because when I was traveling upwards, the asteroids started showing up, and I was like, well, I'll fly out to one of those and see if I can get a hold of some uranium. And I didn't find any uranium, and I didn't think I would, because it's the rarest thing to find, but didn't find any. Did find some ice and gold, so that's good to know, so when we do start traveling, we do know where some of that stuff is. But today's episode, we're going to fly down here. We're going to gather up some more ice. I actually did pick up some ice. You can see there in my inventory that I've got 5,000 ice in my inventory. And while I was in space, I actually created this O2H2 generator, so that way I could be producing oxygen and hydrogen if I needed it, but I don't think I actually need any of that. So I can go in here. You can see this air vent I have depressurized on, so it's not just constantly pumping air or anything like that. I can go, see I got this hydrogen tank, it's full, oxygen tank is full, and the only depletion that is actually happening is for, hang on a second, where's it at? Oh, well, I was just going to say in general for the tanks that my character has for oxygen and hydrogen on his suit, and it's just kind of refilling it. So yeah, today's episode, we're going to fly down here. We're going to set up a marker, so that way we're going to set up a marker down here at the ice, so that way we know. We're going to fly down here to all this ice and put a marker down, so that way we know exactly where it's at for the future. I would love, and in future things, to build a drill for all this ice that's out here that just pumps into hydrogen generators, and that could be like a refueling point. But we'll get there potentially in the future. But first we just need to get over here to it, and then we'll set that marker down. I'll fill up on ice in my inventory, and then we'll fly on back to the base. And then I think what I'm going to try to do is, I think I'm just going to try to build some kind of platform above the base for building ships. That way I don't have to build them on the ground and then fly up, because that takes a lot of energy to do. So here we are, we're coming up on it. I'm going to start flying downwards. Now, as soon as I hit planetary gravity, I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm going to hop out real quick, eat some food, jump back in there. I should be hitting planetary gravity any second now. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so I can turn. See, I've got my dampeners off. I can turn them on and slow down a little bit. And what's going to happen is I'm going to start traveling downwards. I'll just let gravity pull me down. But the main thing is I don't want to come in too fast, because once you start having the gravity affecting you, it will do a lot to you. So you don't want to just come in hot and then you just slam into the ground. And then you're going to have a bad time. We'll land. There's a big patch over here that looks like it doesn't have a lot of stone in the way. So we're gonna fly to this right here. Yeah, this is perfect. Alright. Oh, we are coming in a little hot. Oh! Alright, so let's cut that off. Alright, let's make sure we didn't just F something up, because that was a pretty solid hit. I think we're fine, actually. Did this? I think we're good. See, Space Engineers used to be a lot worse about blowing up. You hit the ground too hard, you just explode. So we're gonna put ice caps. Nope. There we go. Put ice caps. We'll make that kind of, well, no, we'll keep it in the greenish hue. These are all my places here that I keep up with. But there you go. So here's our, I mean, this is just all ice out here. So that's awesome. That's awesome. We lost that, whatever that, there was something over there. I don't know what it was. Barracks. So now we're gonna launch back up. So we are heavy. Alright, so where's our stuff at? So we are off in this direction. So what we're gonna do, we don't have a lot of power left apparently. So we definitely need to get our stuff charged up quickly. We don't want to take too long. So the main thing that we'll do is we will fly upwards until we get out of planetary gravity. There's unknown signal over there. Interesting. What is that? Can't tell if that looks like something over there. But we're just gonna float up real quick, get out of the planetary gravity, and then we'll just start launching off in yonder direction and fly around to the other side of the moon. And we'll just cut that off and just let it kind of float, because it will at this point start just kind of, we're not going to fall, we're just going to kind of float in that direction. You can see all the ice now. It's like just a big circle that's up here at the top. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize that I was dealing with gravity loss. Oh no, I am fucked. Come on. Come on. Come on. I think we saved it. I think we saved it. Oh my god. I had no idea that we were falling back down. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone. Oh, like, all right. Let's try this. Let's tilt this thing. And we'll just kind of fling ourselves like that. Whew, that was close. That could have been so freaking bad. Alright. Now we should start seeing our base coming over the crest there. We'll see the solar panels before we see anything. Alright. Alright, we should see it there. Yeah, there it is. You can see it now in the solar panels. Awesome. So we're almost there. Oh, that could have been so. We definitely need to build a more reliable type of ship. You know, have hydrogen thrusters for moving quickly where there's gravity, and then once we're in space, using the ion thrusters for moving around. Because your hydrogen thrusters are way more powerful, but they use hydrogen. Ion thrusters just operate off of battery power, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. Alright, here we go.
Meteors.
Here we go, we're coming in now. And we're gonna get landed here, so let's start slowing up. Let's start coming down. Oh, we're coming in nice. Coming in nice. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Here we go. And then we'll turn our wheels on and turn those off. Boom. Look at that. That was sweet. What a journey. Alright. Now let's get this backed up here. Back that ass up. There we go. Oh, we're a little off. We're a little off. There's a hole right there, and it sucks because I can't really fill it in or nothing. I kind of had to build it this way to make it work. There we go. Now we can set the batteries to charge. And we're gonna go in here, and because we're connected to everything now, we're gonna go in here to the cargo container. We're gonna move. Why can't I put this in here? I don't know. Okay. There's something's going on with this connector. This connector here isn't transferring stuff like it should. I don't know. Alright, let's go where the food's at and make sure we got plenty of food. Oh yeah, look at all this food that's getting done. Is the food processed? Yeah, it's still making food, okay. Alright. So, we are back. And what I want to do, I want to build a H2 generator, hydrogen and oxygen. And what do I need to build that? I need steel, computers. So I really don't need all that much. Honestly, I could probably just I'm trying to think of where I want to put this. I mean, I could just put it on the back side of this. Just build a couple of them, you know. Might not. There we go. Could build it like that. Make it white like the rest of these. I think what I'll do, I'll just build the one for now. Because I don't need a bunch of these. This should start pulling that ice. There you go. Did exactly what it was supposed to do. Now, right now, you know, it's not going to do anything. it's got ice to work with, but it's not really serving a greater purpose right now because I don't have oxygen or hydrogen set to be doing anything at the moment. Because what I'm wanting to do, I want to build an elevator. I want to build a space elevator. And I don't know exactly what the process is to build that. I'm sure there's a efficient way to build it. I don't know what it is, but I know there is one. But that'd be like really cool, wouldn't it? But I think instead, let me just do what I do know how to do. And that is expand this stuff out a little bit. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna build us a ship. We'll build our first spaceship. That's not the rover. The rover's great and all. It does serve a purpose, but it's not very functional for what I need. So I think it would be in our best interest to build an actual ship. I think a good way in doing that is making sure that we've got a platform that can work with that. Now, there is, let's see, let's go reinforced. We'll go reinforced conveyor. And we'll need you, and we'll need the curved, and then we'll need the connector. Where's connector at? Connector, there you are. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I don't know what all I need for that, so we'll just go 6. We'll just grab plenty of materials. Alright, let's grind you down. Alright.
Inventory full.
Here, you take. Come on. Come on. Here, take that. There we go. Because what I gotta do is I gotta get under here. I'll ground this one out too so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright. So I can see. There we go. So I'm gonna build a curved reinforced. Like that. Now, I want to make sure that this space underneath is clear. Because I don't know how this, like that. Like that, okay. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Because if I put this on here, then it's going to be like really high off the ground. I don't want that. Well, that's okay. I'd rather it be like that than not, honestly. Need a computer. There we go. Alright, are you... Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay, whatever. Cause see, what I want to do is I'm going to build these reinforced ones. And then I'll have it connect up. Like that. Alright, let's go 6. Build another one for 6 right there. Cool. Let's try to get out of this hole. There we go. Rebuild all of this. There we go. And now this is built. And I think the certain types of these, yeah, you can have it closed off and opened up. That's fine. I feel like it looks stupid. I could just fix it. Let's just fix it. because it's gonna bother me. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna bother me. It needs to look like that one. Okay. So let's go 7, because this is the curved one. Alright, so there's nothing I can do about the curved one. That's... But these, I need to have these set where they're all going the right way. Alright, now if this... Okay, so what I originally wanted was this to be kind of down in the ground. And I feel like that would have been better, but this actually might be better. Honestly, it might actually be. So, alright, what we're going to do first is we need to build another connector facing opposite on this. Unable to place. Okay, hang on. We got to figure out how to do this. Alright. Let's hop in here and rename this to connector ship dock. Started spelling that with a C, and that is not correct. Alright, let's go over here where we're not flying. Let's hop in here so we can charge up our stuff. Won't take but a second. Okay, so let's go connector ship dock, and let's see. I can't do anything. I've seen people do this before. There's a way to do it. There is a way to do it. I think it's something like you have to build like this. And then you can build, go 8 like this. Oh, wrong button. You build like that. And then technically these are connected. And then you got to build a battery so it's powered. Build this. Okay. Then you got to go in here and get a battery. Now see, this is going to be a large grid. I don't know if I want large grid. I mean, large grid might be better for what I'm going to do. It might be better for what I'm trying to do. This episode might actually be a bit longer because I'm going to end up trying to build a damn thing. A whole thing. Say, can I? Is this functional? Connector. Ship. Okay. And then I can go here and I can hit lock. So this should be showing. It is. I don't need that. And I don't need that. And so what I can do is I can build a, let's see, let's go storage. Let's go medium. Is that right? Medium cargo. No, gotta be small cargo. See, I can build a small cargo container like this. See, what I'm thinking, this is always the headache of doing these things. I'm thinking I build a small cargo container, and I really don't know how I'm going to do this. I am not good with stuff like this. I'm not good at ship design, so I'm about to be just making this up as I go. But let's see, let's go hydrogen. Hydrogen tank. Yeah, I think this is the one that I want to use. Whoa, that's huge. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, I can't use that. Okay. There's a way to do this, guys. I'll figure it out here in a second. Let's see, cargo. Okay, alright, how do we do this? How do we do this? Is there not... Yeah, there is a smaller version of this. There is a smaller version. Okay. Okay, alright. Hang on. Let's try this again. And let's go 8. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go here. And then we'll go 8. Hit the wrong button. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, hang on. Wait, I feel like I'm on to something. If I can just get it right there. Oh! Did I figure it out? I feel like I did. I did. There we go. Here's what I was trying to do. There we go. See, that wasn't so hard. See, that's what I was trying to do. I need a display. Let's go here. We'll just click it. There we go. Alright. So from that connector will be this. And then I reckon we can put a junction on that maybe. So that we can connect this. Alright, we'll do it like this. I think we have to do it like that. Because that still gives it a connection. And then we'll have a large port on the back. And that'll be for our hydrogen tank, which connects like that. Make sure that's lined up right, and it is. Need a large steel tube. Go in here and turn you off because I don't need you pulling stuff just yet. I want to make sure I'm happy with what I do, you know. Let's see here. Let's go. Keep it H2 generator. We'll put that on here. Put that on there. Because what we want is, I want to be able to land this and then put ice into the system and then refill, because I'm going to have 2 of these hydrogen tanks. I'm trying to think how I actually want to do this. Because what I could do, I feel like I probably should do, is instead of have the tanks right here, put the tanks on the outside, so it's kind of like I can build out wings maybe. Because if I build it like this, I mean that works. Let's try that. I gotta think of how to do it. Okay, let's go junction, and I'll build out 2 junctions like that, and that should fix. Because those will be connected like that. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. These need to be facing like that to be lined up. Yep. Okay. And how are you lined up? Perfect. Okay. And then I can build. It sucks I can't see through this damn thing. I should be able to line it up like that. And that be functional. I feel like that's functional.
Energy low.
Alright, go in here, turn you off. And then build another one on this side. These damn two. So we've got our hydrogen tanks. We got 2 hydrogen tanks, which is more than enough. We can put hydrogen thrusters on the backs. Because really, all I'm using the hydrogen thruster for immediate movement. Now I could make this VTOL style, put a hinge on here, and then use that hinge to tilt the thruster straight down, and then I can fly up, and then once I'm where I want to be, I can tilt them up. But that might be a bit too complicated. I think it's fine. Alright, so let's see. What else do we need for a ship? Trying to think what stuff do I actually want to have. Obviously, I need batteries. I know I need batteries. Ion thrusters, yeah. Survival kit, that'd be good to have. Put a survival kit on there. Put some lights on there. Ore detector. See, that's all kind of finagly things. Kind of door. I know I can put like these small doors on here. So this apparently has a small version. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do with a door. Like put it like on here somehow. That's funny. You can just kind of put them somewhere. That's pretty funny. How do I want to do this? Because I'm curious. Because I think it would be cool to have like, you know, a sliding door on here. You know, we can have like an actual cargo area. I mean, that would be pretty cool. I tell you what I could do. Instead of having the 2 hydrogen tanks, just have the one with the thruster, and then I wouldn't have to worry about all the other, you know, thrust capacity, because it's really just for getting up and down. I just want to make sure I got plenty of thrust, and let's just go ahead and get the hydrogen engine. We'll just get those. We need a bigger one. Okay, well that's... We need a large one. So now we've got large hydrogen thrusters. Okay. That's something. Okay. And then let's do another cargo container. No. We can build. So we can have another cargo container. And then we're going to survival. Put a survival kit. What is that? What is that? Survival kit on here. So that way we have it. I just feel like this thing's going to look so damn funky. I don't want it to look stupid. I mean, it's already looking stupid, honestly. I don't know. I tell you what, here's what we'll do. Because I feel like we're kind of getting nowhere on this right now. So we will call it right here. And I'll do some digging around for maybe some ideas for some ship designs. And then we'll try to come up with something. So that's what we'll do next episode. We'll build that ship, and then we'll actually have something to work with. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Sorry we didn't get much done. We'll see you next time. This is Southern Trash Bandit signing off.